Yo, hi guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content. Today we are going to be doing a guide over the Phase 1 seasonal goals in Way of Winter. That's right, we're going to be covering how to get all of the points unlocked. That way you can get the, what I do believe is 45 ciphers for your memetics tree so that you can unlock all sorts of things for your base. Build out your base, get other things you need. There's temperature control devices now. There's all sorts of things you're going to be needing, and the simplest way to get these unlocked as soon as possible is by completing your seasonal goals. So the first thing we're going to do actually is head into the memetic page and unlock air drying and dishes 2, as well as the electric cook stove. However, we don't have to unlock that now. The reason why we're unlocking dishes 2, though, is because salty spike tomatoes. So in order to get salt, first of all, I think they just hand salt to you for some reason, because I have salt on my inventory and I don't know where it came from. But the way you get salt actually is just by going to like the edge of the water where it's ocean, collect water from there, and then take it to a stove, cook it in the salt. I may have done that at the beginning of the game. I don't remember. I did record that. It was just a speed run to level 20. It's super fast. But the next thing you're going to do after you unlock that salty spike tomato dish 2 memetic is go collect some spike tomatoes. Now these are everywhere. There's like the ice cube igloo or whatever it is, the igloo, whatever the name, ice igloo, something like that. It's one of the like early game settlement areas. If you go there, actually, I think they have a spice tomato farm, but also just outside of the Project Paradise event area, and just outside of Wishland as well, there's actually a ton of spike tomato just naturally growing here. So this is where I harvested mine from. Next thing you want to do is place down the furnace and craft 5 of those salty spike tomatoes. Once again, you might have to go to the ocean and get yourself some water gathered up so that you can make yourself some salt, but we already had it, so well, bam. 5 salty spice tomatoes, and that is for the seasonal goal of craft 5 dishes that will increase your body temperature. I don't think it's worded exactly like that, but that's what it is, and super duper easy Mitsuki points here, and we're super easily going to be able to get all of these unlocked. So for exploration, give a like or dislike to any whisper message. So anytime you find the whisper, hit like or dislike. I attempted to use my alt to where I could like leave a message with my alt. I left a message on mine, but apparently it takes hours for those to actually post, so interesting. Other thing is, help any near-death meta player and obtain 5 types of fish through fishing. 5 types of fish through fishing is super duper easy. Definitely recommend that. Capture a total of 2 deviations. Use 100 deviation power. For the territory one, and then challenges wise, so I don't actually recommend doing any of the challenges ones. I mean, unless you like absolutely have to and you just can't complete the other ones for some reason, because the other ones are so much simpler, so easy. But like I said, the fishing one is one of the easiest. You literally just have to go to the fish event and go get yourself some bait there. Also, while you're running through the main story, you'll run into one of the low quests, and it's the fish head looking guy, and he'll actually give you a fishing pole just for talking to him. So you get a free fishing pole and everything. Super duper easy to do. But as you can see there, cook 5 dishes. Another thing is like armor calibration +2 and weapon calibration +4. Just go ahead and take a tier 1 or tier 2 weapon and armor and go ahead and calibrate them up to tier 2 on calibration and tier 4 on calibration for the weapon. I do believe that the weapon is 4 and the armor is 2. Super duper easy to do. Another one that's super duper easy to do is the unlock 10 teleporters. You will unlock a bunch of these just while running through story. Every single time you go to like a new Union stronghold, you need to go ahead and unlock the teleport tower the instant you get there. Hopefully you've been doing this. I know I didn't when I first started the game, so I figured I might mention it just in case anybody doesn't think to do that. They assume, hey, this should automatically unlock. I have reached a settlement. No, it does not automatically unlock. So once again, teleport tower wise, literally all you have to do is just gun for it to get to the teleport tower. As you can see here, we're approaching the first one of the 3 we had left. Literally the first 7 we had were literally just from running through the game. I recommend unlocking any teleport tower you see and constantly be checking the map to see if maybe there was a teleport tower very close nearby to you that you can just go run and collect to. You want to be unlocking these everywhere. You want to get as many of these unlocked, because as the seasonal goals continue, I am sure that teleport tower unlocks will be a continued like tradition for seasonal goals. It's just always been a seasonal goal thing. By the end of the seasonal goals, it's probably going to say 40 towers that you need to unlock. So go ahead and get onto those. However, for phase 1, it's just 10 teleport towers. Super duper easy to do. No big problem at all. And as you see, we're just kind of looking around on the map, seeing where the closest teleport tower is. That's my other advice, is like wherever you're currently at, see where the closest teleport tower is, and you can also, teleport back to your base to go back to your base so you can go to another teleport tower that has a teleport tower nearby, or maybe there's a settlement with a teleport tower nearby. Wherever the nearest teleport tower nearby is, you need to go do that. So yeah, we're gonna get on to the party event Surge of Fish now, and we're just gonna go ahead and go there, and we're gonna do some fishing. So like I said, there's a vending shop here. There's just the lady standing over there at the back of the docks. Any of the party event fishings will have a vendor. You can buy bait from her. I bought like, I think it was 20 bait for 1,000 energy links. Super duper cheap one here, guys. Literally all you have to do is take your fishing pole out, and then you click and hold to cast. It'll show you like a marker where you're casting, so you know where you're casting. Once you cast, you wait until you get a bite, and then you need to click the reel button, and then you need to reel, but don't reel too far because you'll break your string. And now we have the pull left and pull right mechanic, where it's either going to be your joystick or your A and D keys on your keyboard. And also another thing to mention, first catch animations have now been like updated really nicely, guys. The first catch animation, this has to be new. I do not remember this. This whole first catch animation thing really does make the fishing a little bit more enjoyable, and it really made it feel a lot nicer. One other thing I will mention is I do believe I even had helium here. I kept freezing to death while trying to fish out here. That's kind of like the theme of Way of Winter, it seems, is just consistently freezing to death. And I have helium in my inventory and everything here, and I do believe we ended up freezing to death like 2 or 3 times. This is an easy event to do, and you can just continuously be clicking the teleport back here key to get back here and go collect your stuff and keep fishing. But just something to mention, even with helium here, where this specific party event Surge of Fish was, I was still freezing to death. That new armor that has increased like temperature buffs is starting to call my name at this point for this specific scenario, and it kind of hurts my feelings that it's like that. Now we might just need to be collecting like different types of hides so that maybe we can get a better temperature resistance. But the helium alone in some areas is not enough to keep you from freezing to death. As you can see here, another northern pike. You froze to death once again. Like I said, I kept freezing to death here, guys, but we did eventually get it right here. Seasonal goal completed. The fishing one's easy, but in Way of Winter, you know, you're gonna freeze to death a couple times getting it. But another few meets key points and more ciphers to come, guys. So on to the whole saving another meta-human. So if you have an alt or a friend, just have themselves throw Molotovs on the ground, and I know it's a waste. So, like, if you're doing an alt, use Molotovs. This is my alt, guys, so I don't really care what my alt has. I know I could have given it to my main and used them to, like, go throw on the rocks that melt when you throw Molotovs on them and unlock the whole, like, secret chest thing. But I didn't really care. I was just after the quick seasonal goal thing here. What you also can do is just go ahead and anytime you see someone, like, posting a team in the chat in the game, just go ahead and join that. And you can go ahead and just fight with them, and then whenever they get down, you just need to go ahead and go over to them and heal them before they're all the way down. That time where it gives you a chance to either use an adrenaline shot or wait for help. Waiting for help means waiting for a player to heal you. And once again, like I said, I pasted down whispers on both my main account and the actual alt account. And they take hours apparently to actually update where other players can see them apparently, and I just haven't found a single whisper in Way of Winter so far. So this one, while is normally a super duper easy one, if you're not able to do this, I will have a little clip at the end that's going to show you a very easy way of getting the deviation secure. I mean, it's just honestly amazing. All you have to do is equip an attack deviation, and there are so many that are just handed to you from quest. You should not have any problem doing this. They even give you a free securement unit to use, and it will literally take you 5 seconds to unlock the use a deviation ability 5 times, because you literally can just, yeah, you'll see it the clip at the end. But yeah, one final thing we're going to do is ride the roller coaster. So all you really have to do is go to Wishland. We are doing the Deviation Gazuchio quest. Now, I don't remember when we unlocked this quest, but it is, I do believe, one of the low quests. So, you know, just go to low on all the settlements until you unlock the Deviation Gazuchi quest, and it will literally take you right to a roller coaster. Just keep following the mission objective. You can walk all the way up through here. I didn't even take any ammo here. You can avoid most of the enemies here, no problem. I had like tier 3 and tier 1 armor here. Also, not to mention, this is like a level 15 area, which is kind of sad. I wanted Wishland to be a little something more, but at the same time, I think I'm going to go ahead and take myself a full armor set and maybe a full gun. And we may do a full video over the Wishland one day. Maybe even tomorrow. We will see. I have to finish the roof real quick, but after that, we're gonna get the videos out. Once again, sorry for not getting more Way of Winter content out, but with this roller coaster, all we have left to do is either leave a like on a whisper, which I haven't been able to find a single whisper. And I figured I'd find one in Wishland, but I couldn't. It's like the rarest thing on right now. I don't know why on my servers for some reason. No one's using whispers. Maybe they're just so cringe no one wants to use them. They are seasonal goals, guys. Do be placing some whispers down. Try and place them in like public areas too. That way you can help other players out. But once again, if you're not able to do that, do the deviation secure one. Also, deal a total of 1,000 damage to enemies via deviation. Once again, just get an attack deviation and go to battle, and then when you activate this skill, it will automatically be doing damage. That's a super easy one to clear. I don't really recommend doing the challenges. And during territory purification, defeat level 15 without taking damage. That one should also be pretty easy. But I do believe that's all, guys. That's all the points you're going to need, so you should be done with this. So I am out, guys. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and keep it beast mode.